This is the most ridiculous game I have ever played. Yes, we'll draw 4 cards every time you play a spell. This is pre-combat phase, so they can swing with Arden. Oh my god. Wait. Please, bro, chill. Alright. Please, just for a moment, chill. I think we make sure that we can counter whatever happens, but they probably won't play anything and just pass the turn. Oh, Overlord. Well, I love to be wrong here. That is a juicy one. Alright. Our opponent still has a lot of cards, and this seems to be a bit of a slower deck. They don't have green yet, so maybe it's not Reanimator, but man, there are a ton of Reanimators. And here's green. It is. It legit is. Alright, so the Town Greeter enters. Here's Cavero. That went quickly. And they run the version with Awaken. Bro, I tell you, it's mostly Zultai. We should not do it now, but we'll still do it now. To be honest, it's not bad. I'll take it, man. We can just keep cycling a little bit. So we tap here. Yeah, so I think the game plan... Sloth, what is the game plan? Very easy. We'll counter some spells. We can counter every animation so far until they play Cavern or something like this, or they overwhelm us. So we'll start with Drix Interception, then hopefully we can get to 5 mana and draw cards with this. Okay. Gods of Magic, please, this one time. I need this to work. Okay. Oh, a tap land. Oh, that's a disaster. Okay, we have priority because we have a land. Guys, full fake mode. Full fake mode. And we need to pretend that we have stuff, because I think they're waiting for us to tap. Oh, I nearly missed it. We need a full set of taps. And they cannot be sus. They need to be, like, actually, you know, fully legit, because our opponent right now can win the game. They can play a land, reanimate stuff, and go crazy. But if they miss this one turn, we are absolutely fine. And they missed it. Okay, now we don't even need to bluff. Alright guys, we fixed everything. Now we have 5 mana, which means 3 steps ahead, and Drix Interception. Man, it looks so cool. We need some more counter spells, man. That's what I think after this one. We could try to stock up, but I don't think it's needed. Okay guys, we are entering the stage where we are invincible. The control you love to see. So they have tons of reanimation targets, no bringer, but they don't really need it. They will probably try to scare us with this, you know, 2 power creatures, but we are a professional control player. We are not scared of 2 drops, especially those. So right now our opponent needs to play into our counter spells, and they know that there is stuff. Huh. I kinda want to play this. I think there is a chance they have a counter spell. They really play like they have counter spells, but I will still go for it. Yeah, I think they have Exhale. Oh, okay, this is perfect. Okay, this is actually good. Because in the end they still need to resolve stuff. They draw 3 and discard 1. And we draw 3 cards without discarding anything. Well, we will have to discard at the end step. Which will be a little bit awkward. A little bit. So guys, next turn will hurt. Let's prepare. And what do we discard? Stock up? Or Rapture? No, Deadly Cover. Well, to be honest, I have no idea. We need a land, that's something I know. I'll be honest guys, I think it's Rapture. Is that the... Oh, that's the last one. Alright, man. Like, all of those cards are amazing. Oh my god, I'm discarding it. Please, Gods of Control, forgive me for I have sinned. Oh, the last card. Because we have Marang, and we can cast it at the end step. So it's actually the same, but better. Yeah, our opponent will try to keep pressuring us. We can go for the Reef, but then we cannot counter spells. And our opponent kinda knows it. We will have to answer it at some point, but we have what? 5 more turns? Good enough, and they don't have direct damage. We don't really need to do anything. Oh man, this is juicy. This is juicy. I think we wait one more turn. It's very close because our opponent is playing this like they know exactly what is the road for their victory, trying to tap us out with some aggression, and when we tap out they drop the big stuff and they win the game. Of course, there is a chance we can deadly cover up it before they swing, but if they play like Terror of the Peaks, I mean, that's instant lethal. That's why we cannot really allow it. I'm a little bit scared that they might have Cavern in the deck. Cavern of Souls. And then we are in some small trouble. I think we'll go Marang and try to hit more lands. Then we go Land Betrayal, and we make their game plan way harder. Kiora. Alright, first victim. First victim. What do you do? I mean, you die to counterspell. That's what you do. They are kinda important. But I still think we just go for it, man. I'm still trying to bait the counterspell, because if they have it, that's good for them, and we want to get rid of it. We play what? Reef? No. We have 4 off, we can get rid of 1. Like, we don't want to stock up too many lands in advance, but we generally want to always play a land each turn. The more we have, the better for us. They still have 2 mana, they play the land. Alright, this is a really good draw. Really amazing draw. So right now it's very hard for them to counter anything. Now we can kinda answer a lot. And we have triple betrayal in this deck, which means we can do it again in like 5 turns. And then again, in next 5 turns. So this is a disaster. Not only they lost half of the pressure, but their whole game plan is out. And they are down to 35 cards, so we are already winning on the meal plan. We can redraw with Marang, we can counter everything they have, and this also forces them to pay 4. So we probably want to use this before Marang. How many Bringers? Myojin is scary, because if they play Cavern into Myojin, and they discard our hand and they win. So that's a play you need to be careful of. And one cool thing is that the more cards you draw, the more you draw Marang. I think we still go for it, man. We can counter if we really, really have to. Okay. I think it's one shoot the Sheriff, man. Okay, I'll go like this, because we want to use this on Town Greeter. They can Marang in response, I think they will, but that's fine, not the biggest deal. They still draw cards and they are going through the library. Nice draw. Man, I completely forgot we have Case of Ransacked Lab. I just remembered that this is the whole point of the deck. Shuffler doesn't care. And now we are entering really cool stage of the game. Every draw, like stock up Marang, is absolutely amazing. We can draw some cards with 3 steps ahead and hopefully cycle. And triple counter spell and removal, so maybe we don't need to counter the first reanimation, depending on what they will take. Alright, so here it starts. They want to start milling a little bit. Okay, you got it. That's a little bit of a problem for our opponent in this situation. They can get something into the graveyard, find a land, stuff like this. But we don't really need to answer. And guys, if you are playing Control, you don't need to counter everything that looks scary. Just think, can you handle it without a counter spell? And if the answer is yes, you can, you probably don't need to waste it, unless you have 2 mana. Then you can just kill everything. Shoot the Sheriff. Yeah, we probably need to get into one of the cards that keep drawing more cards. Okay, exactly. And this is what I was talking about. When you start having Marangs, you get more Marangs and more Marangs, because you still have 4 in the deck. Whatever how many you play, you always have 4 because they shuffle. So if you have 60 cards, yeah, the chances are lower. If you have 20, I mean most of your decks are Marangs, because 4 out of 20 is most. You get the idea. Oh boy, our opponent is going for it. Unfortunately, we have a dragon. They're casting the adventure, so I want to make sure that they cannot get value. Like, they can get 3 different creatures from this single card. So let's not do it. Let's not do it. And now we play Marang, we draw more cards, and now we can start going. And we still have enough to make sure that Marang goes through. Because right now, if this gets countered, this is a disaster. I cannot allow it. So it won't happen. Perfect. My 3 lands. As freaking intended. On the bright side, we can start attacking with Reef at some point. Well, that was a draw. I think we still chill. We have Rupture, so I think we'll still try to manage what our opponent can do. We probably will have to 3 steps ahead and start drawing some cards. I guess you can even make the Reef into a creature and then copy it. Bro, our opponent is going hard. Do you think this is a counter spell? I really don't think it is. So because our opponent is using blue mana, we are not going for the fancy play of Reef into creature, into this, copying a creature, you know, this kind of stuff. Because I think we were 1 mana short, and second, it wouldn't work. And see, more Marangs. Every time we play it, it's better and better. And we still didn't hit a single case. Man, you draw 4 of them, or nothing. Nothing in between. I think we don't need to play it. I'm trying to hit the case, but we are not doing it so far. Okay, we will do it on the next turn. So we will attack with Reef, then chart a curse for 2 cards, and you can see that slowly but surely our opponent is lower and lower on the answers, and that's exactly what we want. I think we go a little bit harder here. Let's go Interception. We have tons of mana, so even I think they don't have a counter spell. Like, even the most patient player ever would already cast it. So I think now we are in the sweet stage of the game. First you always go Marang, because it shuffles, and then you draw with the rest of the cards. I mean, we don't need more lands anymore. Do you think we'll draw the card? Let's go for the more expensive one. Alright, you can see that we are trying to hit stuff, but we are not very good at it. And this... I'll be honest, there's literally no difference if we discard or not. Okay, this is good. So we could flip it if we want. But I think what we will do is play this, give them target for Awaken the Honored Dead, and go from there. We have a lot of plays. We could also go Rupture and start reefing them, but it might give them like opening in 1 turn. So they can go crazy and try to kill us with terror. As expected, that's fine. And, you know, we just bait them. I think we have more cases than they have Awaken. And they're soon out of their deck, to be honest. Like, if we had second Reef, we could go for Rupture game plan a little bit. Like, you cast it, then you go double Reef and you swing, but you need tons of mana for it. Our opponent needs to decide which is the permanent that they will destroy. My guess is on the case, but you never know. Never know. Alright, nearly full rope, but maybe our opponent got disconnected. Because they seem to be still playing, so maybe they missed it. You know, sometimes it happens. So our opponent is back, surveilling. And we are not casting Marang in response, because this 1 mana is not worth tapping out. But now we can do it. I think we'll hit the lap. Wait. How was lap in my graveyard? I actually had... Oh, right! It got just killed. That makes sense. See how many Marangs we start to have? I think we just play another. We can just draw the remaining cards and start playing Reefs and stuff. So we can get rid of Think twice, because it can be cast from the graveyard, and at this point we don't really need to draw cards. We play this, and now we are starting to be aggressive, I think. Alright, let's go with first Marang. And we definitely do not bounce anything. So Marang will be the first threat, but that's not really for killing our opponent, we just want to scare them. Probably will eat removal or something like Bitter Triumph, that's my guess. If not, we might have some good pressure. We need to count how many of Betrayals we have. Still 2 in the deck, so man, we actually didn't draw very well here. So they try to kill it. I honestly think it's fine. I think it's fine. We have tons of Marangs, we can just go with it. And in the end we might just win by milling them. They have 10 cards because they are milling like crazy. They will have 16 on the next turn. And we can get them to 12, then half it and double Reef wins. Honestly, that means we can just get, pull the trigger a little bit and keep drawing more cards. Here's Marang. Here's Marang. And here it is. Okay, this is the card. So with this, they cannot really reanimate anything. And that gets them out of their whole game plan. So I think what we will do is just go casually Reef, swing. They want us to mill them, but they don't realize that... So I think they waited with this removal. And this is so funny. They wanted to get milled, but that's fine. We cannot really counter it, but that's okay, because we don't really need to. They will mill 3 cards with Awaken, but that's it. Here you go. And I love this card more and more. Well, now you just have 1 card and 16 in the graveyard. And we can kinda chill here. And I could Rupture, but I don't really want to go alone. We might need to remove Sweeper at some point. And it's still half library, so it never really gets the thing going. Okay, they got Terror. That's actually really good for them. But we can always kill it with Shoot the Sheriff. Man, we'll literally go through the whole library. And by the way, guys, triple case of Ransacked Lab. Bottom 15 cards. Just so we are clear on this. And they managed to hit something. So we could force them to pay 4 and 4, but they actually have exactly 8 mana. Okay, sure. So they will take Terror. We will kill it, go to 6, because we will target it with a spell. And that was their big play. Oh, and it's exiled, which is even better. We could even bounce it, man. Then they need to play it as a 4/4. I think they cannot kill us, man. Like, we can target it again if we want to. 15 cards, alright. The funny part is that now case doesn't make any sense because we are already so low. So now we won't cast it. I should actually discard it. Okay, so we are this close. Our opponent is at 12 cards. They can find a creature if they discard a card. I think we go with another Marang. I think we still have 2 Marangs in the library. So this hopefully doesn't die. And we can counter the next spell. We actually have tons of mana, so we can counter spell, make a couple of Marang if we want to. Oh, they have Terror. Okay, so guys, prepare for a big counter spell, because I think we'll have to do it. I guess we can just kill it and go to 3. To be honest, that's even easier. But I have to say, they are fighting to absolute bitter end. Cavalry. I mean, we can just kill it. Don't use counter spells, unless you have to. And that's why we have Shoot the Sheriff, which in some cases is literally the same as counter spell. Yep, here's your Dragon Cavalry. What is the last card? Oh, Oh, you thought that we will tap out? No, 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 you are playing against Control Professional. We know how to play the game, bro. And we still have a counter spell that actually hits them. And 12 damage? I think we have enough, right? We go this, our opponent fully tapped, we make a couple of Marang, and ladies and gentlemen, this is how you win with Control. And just to send the message. Just to send the message. Oh man, I think we kinda played it perfectly. Do we want... We can't, man. Like, you can... In Standard, you cannot miss this. Like, if you don't have this removal, you are basically dead. It's crazy, man. Nemesis, go. Alright, I was sure this would be Nemesis. Okay, honestly, this was not as bad as it could be. So what we will do is go Case into Charity Course. We are not flipping, because in this matchup you don't super have to do it. I think we keep Deadly Cover Up. This is a rough one. I think this will be a land. I know it hurts. I know it hurts, but basically think about this like this. Great sentence, Sloth. This gives you 1 mana discount, so you basically are at 5. And that has to be enough. Our opponent just... Man, this is such a thrilling gameplay of... This is basically equivalent of Pigeon playing chess and just rolling the board in your face and stomping over all the figures. Just throwing all the cards in your face and seeing if that's enough. So, what can we do here? This is a huge problem right now because we cannot kill it. So I think we are kinda forced into stock up here. This can be a nice counter spell. I think we didn't play the land. So, not perfect, but maybe we can make it work a little bit. Obviously, the only problem here is that this is an outlaw. If we hit a different removal, that would be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. But here we take 3 damage. And they will pump. They can even try to use cards on this. Well, this Shoot the Sheriff definitely did not hit perfectly. And when we cycle cards, they will try to burn us. And that's what I will expect. In all honesty, this is good, but we have to go with it. Now they will cast a spell probably, because they are smart, just like this. And sure, we cannot counter it, of course. And this will be definitely the grave. Of course, the only problem in this game is literally us not being able to target this. Let's go for Deadly Cover Up. I think our opponent has Burn spell, by the way. I think they're lurking with the last one. Let's go for Opt here. We'll see what we'll discard, I'm not sure. Let's see the Burn into the face. They're lurking with it. Honestly, I think it's Lightning Strike, right? Because that's the one card that wins instantly. Let's get rid of it. Of course, they can burst lightning. So they need a kicker, that's why they didn't play the spell. They can cast it, but then they need additional card. That's why we left the counter spell, so we can still play around it. Hit face. Is the place. Always, forever. Man, it's ridiculous. Oh, like how insane those aggro decks are. Like the game got so quick that you basically have no time to actually play the game. I will play like this. Whatever. We'll just hit Think Twice into Think Twice into Think Twice and will not draw a single swamp. We'll chill here. I will honestly just play a game like this. We'll try to flip them, get all the counter spells and go around the burn. I'm not sure if it... I mean, whatever. Sure. We will just flip triple. Man, we drew we drew more Case of Ransacked Lab than the rest of the deck. Alright? As we expected, I'm going for it, guys. I'm going for it. Because I have a feeling there is a chance. Told you. Absolutely easy. Now we need to be a little bit serious. And this has to be Marang into probably Betrayal. Just so we have removal. We need to make sure that we have all the removal spells. Bro, this is literally discounted to 1. But we can just go with Opt. Marang can be a good card. And I cannot believe that... Yes, this is... Guys, you thought that having 4 means that we draw less than 4. Nope. Nope. This is the most ridiculous game I have ever played. Yes, we'll do 4 cards every time you play a spell. And we'll mill in probably 2 turns or something like it. Perfect. Oh boy, this is gaming. Guys, we are absolutely gaming right now. Let's draw 4 cards. And now we get burned. Listen, if we untap, they will not kill us anymore. Not sure if we can finish the game in time, but they will not do anything. Alright, guys. This is ridiculous. I think we'll win this game. So I think we need to be smart about it. We can Marang and make a copy of it. We get a huge discount, so I think this is the play. We could also lower the pressure, but man, how do we do it? I think we're all of it. I think we're all of it. And guys, I know it's super cool, but let's chill a little bit, alright? Just a little bit. Alright? Okay, we get less discount, but we also get more time to play our spells. And I think that's the most important. We should be able to chain counter spells. Don't forget that if anything hits us ever, we're dead. Good at magic. So we go this. And what more? We do 2 cards and we get 2 discount. I think we go for this. Yeah, this is perfect. And we can still hit something. Oh man, I'm getting used to this mode. We're still drawing cards. To be honest, this is better. Because if we draw cards, they might have another sorcerer like Bolt Wave, in which case we will draw 4 cards before the next spell. So I will go with it. We can hit Exhale or something. Alright, I mean Bitter Triumph is something. Okay, we untap, we win. Guys, I'm not even kidding. We will actually win this. And this can be useful, but we won't kill Marang. Bro, can you freaking believe it? Just a casual 4 case of Ransacked Lab into Marang into counterspell. I wish they showed the hand, man. I want to know what this was. Yeah, this is just Reanimator. But from your comments, guys, I know that you like it, so that's cool. We'll go with... Oh, man, the art on this. Look at the art. It's so good. I wish we had more than 1 control cards per set. Let's go for stock up. They cannot go for the big play yet, and we need to set up. So this is 4 mana. We'll do more with Marang. I think we take Marang. Honestly, this could be really good. Or think twice. No. We go like this. I'm going ultra crazy greedy mode. Shoot the Sheriff, amazing against Arden, but not really against the Bringer. Alright. Man, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. We can go this. Oh, I wish I took Think Twice. That would be better. Okay, land from the top. That's good. That's really something we needed. Okay, the first real decision of the game. What do we do? What do we do? We can counter Reanimation. They already have enough, so they will go for it. Or we can Strategic Betrayal and not make a play. I will chill. Because the upside of not playing anything is that if they don't make a play on this turn, we can play Marang and incredibly punish them. So this is good. Town Greeter, absolutely amazing. Okay, we just need to be a little bit careful with Strategic Betrayals. We need to check when our opponent has enough good cards. So, you know, so it hurts them. So it basically hurts them. Sure. We take the damage. We need to be careful because we are in a very good spot. We generally should be winning this, but we can still mess it up. Okay, no Spell Pierce, just to, you know, just to make sure. Oh, case. This is interesting. They played the Awakened Dawn or that, so they can remove it. This is kinda a big deal. I think it's this. Okay, guys, we need to make plays. We need to actually make good plays here. I think we go case, because that enables us to counter spell. When we get the discount, it will be massive. We could also go for Betrayal, but we established that they don't have Spell Pierce, which means they can only do one reanimation on turn and have 1 spare mana. So we know we can play around it. We counter it, then on the next turn we get rid of everything. And this also counters this. Sure. Oh, I love it, man. Tap, tap. The only counter spell that can defend you. By the way, they can make a counter spell here. Now they have 2 mana, Exhale could be a thing. But I hope that they won't. And we have other plays. Okay, this is perfect. Alright, guys. Alright, I think we pay life, man. We saved 2, now we can use it in some cool way. Alright, alright. If we can flip, that would be amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4? I mean, we can make it work. But do we want to? I will try like this. I think they milled 1 case already. We'll take it. This is a good card. I think this is good enough. We need to keep dropping lands. So 1, 2. Oh, they will love this one. They will love this one. I might be actually wasting 1 of Betrayals just to, you know, to flip the thing. Oh man, this is rough. Yeah, I think we go for it. I know, guys. I know this has been a heavy commitment, but I really want to make it work. Oh no. Oh yes. Let's go. So, you know, big investment into drawing those cards, but now we have Shoot the Sheriff. I wasted super good card for this matchup. Okay, so our opponent took a forest. Should be kinda fine. They will get the Overlord on this turn, and they can make a big play. And on the next one, we need to make sure that we are drawing all the cards back. Awakened Honor, that is... What? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What the hell is this devilry? Create a lot of insects. Alright, so we probably remove it. Well, our plan kinda backfired, to be absolutely honest. This was not perfect for us. We are in some trouble, but I think we can make it work. I think we can still make it work. But not... Well, man, this will be rough. Let's go, Marang. We need some cards, man. So my plan is that we'll try to hit Overlord. Oh my god, every time you need value, you know that those lands are here just for you, especially for you. I think we go, you know what? Let's actually not go upkeep, because they can go for Arden. Oh my god, so, okay, so they will have a different... Okay, I think I know. What we have to play is the top deck. I kid you not. Basically what we have to do here is draw something that draws a card and keep chaining it. Our deck can do it, but it won't be easy. And we went into combat phase, which means they cannot reanimate Arden on this turn and attack on the, you know, like in the same cycle. So now we can kill the Overlord and we make sure that we are not dead. This will be annoying. I think they can sacrifice it. Not sure if sorcery. Yeah, it's just instant speed, so they can do it at the end step, and that's probably their play. So let's counter it, just to make sure that we are on the winning side of value. Reef is actually kinda good. Let's take it. We can counter next spell. Don't forget we have the discount, so we can, on 8 mana, we can actually double counter spell with Cardo. And we also have the Exhale. What is this on? We don't know yet. Okay, so we take the damage, that's fine. I mean, guys, we are getting somewhere. This is exactly what I was talking about. Okay, can we go for enough cards? If we draw something, yes, but I think we chill. Because we can counter something, except, you know, the creature they will play. That probably might be a bit of an issue. Moment they play Cavern, you know that they drop the big bomb. So basically what we are doing here, we need to draw one more spell that cycles itself. Like Opt, Think Twice, even Stock Up, something like this. And then we can make sure that it works. And you know it will be a land. I will actually keep it. Man, Whenever you are desperate, you know those. Our opponent will just draw a land, play it, and pass the turn, right? The same as we did. Without playing a land, actually. I'm keeping it because we already have all the mana. With the discount, it's more than plenty. And we will have to discard for this and Marang. And this will be what we discard. So we basically get a free stuff. Oh boy. I wish I could counter spells in Standard. Oh, I'm still... How is this fair? Alright, it's fine. I think we'll just try to find Deadly Cover-Up then. We cannot take the hit from this. So we need to think twice, because we are thinking twice. And that will be 3 mana, then cycle. We have to cast it if we want to do the thing. No, I will just top deck it. It's fine. We'll just top deck everything. I swear, this will be the easiest top deck of your life. We could try to go for this, to be honest. But it's 2 mana cycling. I think we can just live with it. And you know that there will be more lands. Thank you. This one we can play because this turn will be kinda insanely threatening. I think we get rid of the counter spell right now. And as I said, man, it's very easy. You just top deck everything. That's how you do it. So let's make sure that we Rapture. We destroy all creatures. This was second spell. Now we think twice. And we opt twice. We flipped. We got everything we want. Guys, told you. Like when you are good at Magic, you feel the force inside of you. And you know that, you know, jokes aside, we have a lot of cards that can solve this. But Deadly Cover-Up was the one we tried to hit. Rapture is actually better, but, you know, both would work. Strategic Betrayal is something we kind of burned. Shoot the Sheriff would be very hard to cast, so that probably wouldn't work. So, now that I think about it, that was probably one of the better draws. Alright, so they can Arden. That's something we need to consider. So I think we keep Shoot the Sheriff. Oh, they can already cast it, and we don't have a counter spell. Is that lethal? I think it isn't. I don't see anything that deals damage. It will hurt. This is pre-combat phase, so they can swing with Arden. But Arden is legendary, so they can only do it once because they don't play FOMO. Oh my god. Wait. Please, bro, chill. Alright. Please, just for a moment, chill. We kill Arden. And we draw a card while we can. They can cast it, but they have no targets. And then we sweep with Deadly Cover-Up, and we make sure that this will not happen again. Man, this has been pretty epic game. I remember a comment from one of you guys that said that, you know, the Zulta at least gives a cool, like, spectacular game. And well, I have to say, kinda true. Kinda true. Oh, what? I'm sorry, what happened? Did they draw the whole deck somehow? My plan was just to sweep everything, but... Bro, they have no deck. Okay, no deck, no win. Well guys, my ladder is lately just Zultai Reanimator, and you know what? I'll take it. Epic games, they love our counterspell, so I have those ready for them. And we are prepared with Strategic Betrayal, tons of counterspells, and draw engine that absolutely demolishes them in the long game. And we won't go super in details in the outro. I will just mention 2 important things. First, 66 cards because we have opt, think twice, charity course, tons of cards that just basically cycle for 1 or 2 mana, especially that we mostly have blue mana in this deck, including Verges for the early game, so it's usually very easy to just cycle the card, and it still triggers the, you know, case of Ransacked Lab, so you prefer to cycle than just draw a next card. So I think, you know, it's not super correct, but in this deck it actually makes some sense, and, you know, should be good enough, basically what I'm trying to say. And second thing, case of Ransacked Lab. To be honest, it probably probably doesn't exactly make the deck better. It's also rare, so I feel like I need to point it out. But if you have few of them lying around and you miss Mind Spice Apparatus that is not in standard anymore, unfortunately, this probably is the closest you can get for the mere Mind Spice Apparatus, because the first discount is always the most important, and don't feel forced to solve it. If you feel you can, go for it, but very often you just use it as a discount, so you can make those incredibly powerful, plays with 1 mana, think twice, stock up for 2 mana, and then go super hard on counter spells while drawing cards, and stuff like this. And of course, Marangs. So, that's kinda it. I wanted to try it. It was a bit of a wild build, but I really liked the result. It was fun. Games were absolutely epic, so hopefully this was fun to watch as well. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our amazing patrons for supporting the content relentlessly so we can enjoy standard every single day. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching and see you guys tomorrow.